This is Once Upon a Dish, where something delicious happened. Today, we're chasing the story of one of the world's most famous breads, crisp, golden, and unmistakably French. But what if I told you? It was born not from romance, but from hunger, politics, and yes, a few soldiers' trousers. We'll travel from the starving streets of revolutionary Paris to the marching boots of Napoleon's army to a quiet 1920s law that changed breakfast forever. Stay with me. By the end, you'll never look at a baguette the same way again. And hey, if you love edible history as much as we do, subscribe to Once Upon a Dish. You bring the curiosity, we'll bring the crumbs. Paris, 1789. The air is heavy with the smell of wood smoke and fear. Bread isn't just food, it's survival. A bad harvest means famine, and famine means revolt. In the months before the revolution, the price of a loaf doubled. Families were skipping meals. For the average Parisian, who ate nearly a pound of bread every day, losing that bread was like losing the ground beneath their feet. People are angry and hungry. Crowds storm bakeries, sometimes dragging flour sacks through the streets. Women march to Versailles, demanding grain and justice. Some historians say the spark that lit the French Revolution wasn't just politics, it was the shortage of bread. Liberty, equality, and bread for all. That was the real rallying cry, echoing through the streets. Fast forward a few decades. Napoleon Bonaparte is building an empire, and an army that must eat while it moves. Round loaves are bulky, slow to pack, and awkward to carry. The solution? Long, thin bread. A loaf you can slip neatly down the leg of a soldier's trousers. Wrapped in cloth, no bag needed. Imagine it. Columns of soldiers trudging across Europe, muskets on their shoulders, bread in their pants. It sounds funny now, and yes, probably not the most hygienic way to store lunch. But in the middle of a campaign, practicality beats romance. Break it in half, share it with a comrade, or keep it for yourself. War is hungry work. Now, leap to Paris, 1920. The war is over, the city is recovering, and a new labor law changes the daily rhythm. Bakers are forbidden from starting work before 4 a.m. The idea is to improve working conditions. But there's a problem. The beloved round boules take hours to prepare. By the time they're ready, breakfast is long past. Enter the baguette. Its slender shape bakes faster, fits the schedule, and satisfies customers craving fresh bread in the morning. Soon, the streets are filled with people carrying these long, golden loaves. Not because of culinary poetry, but because of legal practicality. The baguette wasn't invented in a romantic bakery. It was shaped by the clock. And now the baguette is Paris. Café terraces in the golden light, artists painting by the Seine, cyclists balancing 2 loaves in a basket. It's part of the morning ritual. Buy one, tuck it under your arm, tear off the warm end before you get home. In 2022, UNESCO even declared it part of the world's intangible cultural heritage. But remember, behind the crisp crust and soft open crumb lies a timeline of survival, regulation, and invention. The baguette is more than bread, it's a history you can bite into. So here's the twist. The symbol of French elegance started life as a military ration and a legal workaround. Makes you wonder, which of today's quick fixes will become tomorrow's icons? Maybe in 200 years, tourists will be posing with instant noodles. Stranger things have happened. But now I want to hear from you. What's your baguette story? Have you had one so good it ruined all others? Or made one so bad, even the pigeons looked offended? Drop it in the comments. And remember, history isn't just in books. Sometimes it's in your lunch. This has been Once Upon a Dish, where something delicious happened.